Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Bobiddle. Is that him over there flying a kite? Not windy enough, folks. You're stuck with me, Ben Barber. We're down here in the Murfreesboro area once again with our friends, Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Their info is on the bottom of the screen, so y'all be sure to hit them up. It's also in the description as well. Hit them up if you're interested in a legit ride, SUV, sports car, any of the above. Auto Collection of Murfreesboro has you covered. Today we're looking at a 2021 Audi RS7. Folks, if you're wondering, this thing has in and around 600 horsepower. I think it's just under 600 horsepower. All-wheel drive, twin turbo V8, rear wheel steering. This thing, like, overall is one of the best Uber saloons, I guess, sedans, whatever you want to call it. It does have a hatch, so it's a little questionable as to whether or not it's a, what is this, a sedan, a wagon? We'll find out as we dive into it. But I'll tell you, if you haven't had a chance to drive an Audi RS7, I would strongly advise doing so. These things are so awesome. We'll get into the design theory here inside. Let's start where we normally start, which is in the rear of the vehicle. Here's our fancy key. Got a little RS on the back, and we will open this hatch, press that button twice. Sorry for focusing on the key. These new phones don't like to focus on my keys, so it do what it did, folks. Here's your rear hatch area. It's got a nice low entry. Go ahead and zoom out here so y'all can get a better view. Nashville Cars and Coffee bag, 4 scale. Yeah, that's right. It pretty much is a wagon. These seats do fold down flat and offer a hilarious amount of space. So, like, I'm here to tell you, if this is a sedan, I guess this is kind of more of like a Tesla sedan in a sense, where they've got that rear hatch and there's plenty of extra room available for all of the fun. Definitely plenty of golf clubs. All of the fun can be had with this vehicle. So we kind of go down, you'll see very large exhaust tips on both sides. Very interesting look. Those are huge. I know they got smaller ones inside there, but very interesting. We'll go ahead and watch this thing close itself back down. The color on this is awesome. I'm not sure what the color code, other than saying it's a really pretty blue. Huge wheels. I believe these are 22s. We don't have time to do a ton of research on vehicles around here, folks. We just come pick cars up, look up some basic facts and figures, and then move forward. So don't kill me for not knowing all the things. We're just trying to give you a general man's look, or woman look at these cars as you first kind of touch and look and feel. Just like this door card. Really love the design. This feels really nice. This aluminum part that goes all the way down really feels good. Nice and spongy here for your rear seat passengers. That seat is put back to my driving position. You can see there isn't a ton of room. Get this sucker out of y'all's way for you. There isn't a ton of room back here, but I don't know. What are you just gonna complain about everything? Here's your armrest, bit of storage, bit of cup holdery. Get that back up. Really nice stitching with the RS moniker. And I don't know, is that a hexagon? What is that? Kind of looks like a hexagon. Hard floor mats throughout, which is nice. This also has the pano, or not a pano roof, the sunroof up front. Really kind of very luxurious, I guess, if you ask me. I spent a lot of time in a lot of different vehicles, and this one is definitely on par with the, these higher end vehicles that I get to play with. Really nice stitching. Really like the look of the door cards. Everything about this thing looks nice and fancy. It's got nice memory buttons built into this here. All of the controls, including your mirror, are down there. Make our way in here. We'll climb in and start this old girl up for you. It doesn't have the keyless start, which is a little interesting, but I digress. Or sorry, the whatever you call it. Start when it's outside the vehicle and you press buttons. I know. Y'all can't stand me today. It's okay. It's all right. Not every day is going to be the day. All right, let's climb on in. We'll see what she looks like in here. Start up, get rid of that gentleman's name, because you can make it say hi whoever you are upon entry, which is pretty cool. All right, we are in here. One of the things I really like is just put ourselves into RS mode. Let's give a couple revs here. It sounds good. It's got the pop-ups, it's got the noises. Look how the revs come down. Really interesting. Look, that what I did is I pressed the RS button. Oh, stability control is now off. There we go. That's what it normally looks like. And when you press the RS button, you get that other look, which is pretty cool. They have a bunch of different views. These are the two that I definitely like and prefer. Again, this is a glass panel back behind here. This is real nice. I'm gonna close this door. This is a glass panel back behind here, which is nice. This panel is really nice. You know, everybody's got glass panels, and you know, this one, it has two, one there and one here. This is kind of set up for haptic touch. Can you all hear the clicking? And or the when it goes in and out of dynamic, the exhaust note changes, which is pretty cool. I do like that they have an actual RS7 pictured there, which is cool. So this one is really more of your climate control area. When you touch stuff, this is my cooled seat I'm messing with here. Heated seat over there. You can see, go ahead and turn this up, turn this down a little bit. So it's pretty cool how it all kind of functions on the screen here, down here. And then up here, you go ahead and throw it in reverse. Up here is, you've got your, so you can look all the way around the car if you desire, on top of the car, below the car. I mean, come on, it's over the top. Get out of the 3D mode and get kind of back to normal. There's your backup camera, which is pretty cool. And then you've got your kind of 360 view over here, which is really kind of cool. And then you can choose even more. Like, there's so much on the rear view camera area. I really like this 3D model though, really kind of cool, and it gives you the opportunity to look at all of your surroundings. Really kind of nice. And it looks, that car in the picture is gray, so it doesn't match the car exactly, but it does have kind of a cool, it is the car. It even has the nice little prestige stuff here, or sorry, the executive package. So nice dash. I'm gonna zoom ourselves out here. Nice dash. Really like the way this kind of waterfalls over, and all of this ergonomics and stuff feel, sorry, it's a press for park. All of this ergonomics and stuff feel really nice to the touch. Plenty of storage here, cup holdery, and then you've got, wow, that's really hard to open. You've got a wireless charging pad right there, and a little bit of storage over here. You also have the glove box if you need it, and door cards have plenty of space to store all of your necessities. So, like, if you were to vote on whether this car is cool or not, I would be at the front of the line to make sure that, you know, I think it's cool. It's definitely got the looks. It's definitely got the power. The rear wheel steering makes this thing feel super, super nimble. Now, these things aren't cheap, folks. I know this one's up over 100. I don't know exact price. Go to their website. But yeah, here you go. Here's the full gambit, the front of the vehicle. Let's see if I hit the lock buttons, if we get some cool light movements. Fine, I got too many keys in my pocket. Yeah, dude. Y'all see that? Does that do that in the back too? This car does have all those auto drive features as well. If you're into that kind of thing, I'm really not, so I don't try to explain them too much. Yes, they're like lasers. That looks really, I mean, just unlocking the car is cool, folks. Well, if you ask me. But all right, well that's it. I'll show you the engine, but it's all covered in plastic. You can't see anything. There's nothing really too exciting there. But yeah, if you're interested and need a high-end sports sedan wagony kind of thing, that, you know, jack of all trades, when you put this thing in comfort mode and try to cruise, man, it just feels like a normal car. As soon as you put it in dynamic mode, it just kind of completely changes how she acts. A ton of power on tap. So if you're interested in this vehicle, Auto Collection of Murfreesboro is who hooked us up with it. Their information is on the bottom of the screen and or in description. Be sure to hit them up. They support us. So yeah, support them. They do good things for us. They always have cool cars. This is another one of them. So for my man Bo Biddle, who will be joining us in the near future, hopefully, my name is Ben Barber. We will see you guys in the next video.